What's up, my people? We are live at 9:30 on the dot. Here, your boy here on time. Now, since stupid Willow turned to Drew again after Elizabeth tried to help her. Let me take y'all to my sweet Elizabeth. See, now I need y'all to understand. Elizabeth is trying to be the nice person, okay? She doesn't she wants to believe the good in people. Now we all know that Willow is trash, but she ain't the only one. And I'm about to get into Christina in a damn minute. But let's just let me try to stay calm and reasonable.
Her character
I
reference.
said
She's desperate, Christina. She's terrified she's going to lose her children because of the bad decisions she's made.
Terrible decisions.
Decisions that she made without thinking in the heat of the moment. I thought you might know something about that.
I would
right.
never throw my family away for someone like Drew.
Oh, yes, you would.
Maybe not. But you would make a rash decision to cut someone's brake lines for your family. You know, I would have thought that you'd have a little empathy for Willow because she's fighting to get her life back. And you would have been in the same exact position if you had faced legal consequences. But you didn't, because some people showed you empathy and didn't go to the police.
What are you saying? If I don't testify for Willow, you're going to turn me in?
Lock you up and throw away the key, bitch.
This isn't blackmail, Christina. I'm just asking you to consider Willow's request.
She's asking me to testify against my own brother.
Yeah, you know, I don't really see it that way. 'Cause this isn't about choosing sides. This is about doing what's best for the kids.
What's best for the kids is for Michael to have full custody. End of story.
Oh. Well, Willow is their mother, and I think she deserves a second chance. Yes, I know she demonstrated terrible judgment, but she made a mistake. Just like you. The only difference is I should use some grace.
Exactly.
All I'm asking is that you pay it forward.
Drew, I need you. I do need you to help me get my kids back.
You dumb. Oh my God. Like, you see, Willow takes one step forward and about 90, 105 steps backwards. And hi, Kaiwan, hi, Dewan, and hi, Black Purple. Look, this is my issue. See, y'all not going to believe this, but in yesterday's episode, when Willow was talking with Christina, I was rooting for Willow again. Almost. You see, that was until the end of that episode. Because who the hell does Christina think she is? After all the damage Christina has caused, first of all, Christina, you are not a mother. You will never be a mother. You had to beg your sister to let her get her boyfriend knock you up. Okay, well, you know, you had to beg this to be an egg donor to your sister. TJ would have never slept with you. Okay? Let's just be 100 on that. TJ would never be checking for you, Christina. So therefore, you are not a mother. You are nothing. You killed your own child when you walked your stupid fat ass in Ava's hotel room while you were pregnant and fat and talking shit all up in that woman's face about what she's going to do, how you going to take away her child from her. You started that whole altercation, okay? Ava was wrong to grab you, but the rest is history, okay? Christina, it was your fault. Yours. Now, you killed Molly's baby, and then yet you want to go on top of, oh, I am a mother, and I'll always be a mother. I'm like, you ain't shit, Christina. You ain't nothing. And hi, Felton. Lucas told Willow that she was addicted to Drew. Absolutely, LaShawn. And Lucas just was proven right. So could everybody start giving apologies to Lucas? Because everybody was saying that Lucas is so out of line. But Lucas was spot on. Hi, Aaron Hill. Aaron Hill said Elizabeth tried to help her, but now she's going to regret that now. Yes. Willow isn't changing until she does the decultification program. She needs massive help. Crazy mess working with Daisy. Nuts. She is. She's a nut job. Christina thinks she's all that. How her and Michael are going to be cool with her trying to kill people, but Willow is the crazy one. She stole, and Michael stole his own kid, his own daughter. Michael didn't steal nothing. He had temporary custody. Christina still spoke nothing but the truth. No, Christina wouldn't know the truth if it bit her in her white ass, her white Italian ass. So Christina wouldn't know the truth if it bit her in her white Italian ass. Oh, hell no, I'm not getting no apology. Lucas can go mind his own damn business. Hi, Rosemary Brown. I knew what Weepin would forgive Drew before Nina. Can we throw her away now? Absolutely, because she proved my point. She proved my point. She proved Lucas's point. This is what we all were telling us, that Willow is no good. However, neither is Christina. And you know who else pissed me off in yesterday's episode? Ava. Who the hell? Like, okay, you can come after Alexis, whatever. You can come after Christina, definitely. But what the hell did Molly ever do to Ava? Could someone please explain to me what Molly ever did to Ava? Ever. Molly's done nothing wrong to Ava, yet Ava said that she wants to come after her most of all. Hi, Tamara Price. How are you? I'm like, Ava, you are very out of line. Elizabeth can shut the hell up. The trick had chance after chance after chance, do the right thing. So Elizabeth and Willow can both kick huge rocks. And nope, and Christina too. Don't go defending. I'm not going to go start defending Christina. Hell no. Christina got no room to judge nobody. She should be in the orange jumpsuit like yesterday. I want Christina in jail where she belongs. Okay? I want her in jail where she belongs. Locked up. You talking bad about your Ava? You dang right I'm talking bad about Ava. Ava was pissing me off yesterday. Got the nerve to be judging Molly. I'm like, what did Molly ever do to you? Nothing. Molly has been, she don't like Ava, but she's never really outright disrespected Ava like that either. Not really. Compared to the other ones. So that was stupid on Ava's part to be petty and vindictive. Now, I'm all for being petty, but that's not right. Christina is the reason why Jagger is dead. I don't defend Christina at all, but nothing she told Lucas Willow was out of line. Everyone keeps telling her, but she keeps running back to Drew, so their breakup was a gaslight. I hope Ava secured her divorce money because she messed up dealing with Nick. They should have just snitched on Christina. They sure should have. And used that to get custody of Avery. Because Avery's in danger as long as she's with Sonny. But I've noticed you only mad at Ava because she kissed Cody. That too. Hold up. I thought you... Hi, David. I do love Ava, but I'm not afraid to call Ava out when she's out of line. Ava was out of line, so she's getting dragged tonight because she was out of line. She was out of pocket. So that's why, even though I do love Ava, I will still grab her. I mean, I will drag her every chance that I get when she's out of line. She ain't... Hi, Pamela. Aaron Hill said Chelsea got kidnapped by that crazy woman. Allison on Beyond the Gates is Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I think if Lucas ever gets to court, just tell the story how he yelled at Willow at her job and Willow smacked them, the judge will be on Willow's side. Trust me, because I need Willow's character to exit stage left. Exactly. And Nina, she need to stop trying so hard. Oh no. Oh please. Sonny is no more. Yes, he is. He is much more dangerous. He's a vicious thug. At least Ava got out of the mob. Sonny is the mob. Okay? Sonny is an evil, dangerous, detriment to Avery's health and safety. Okay? So therefore, Sonny should have been in jail decades ago. Allison, pretty fit. Allison is pissing me off. She's putting shame on my good name. The shame on your very good name. You worked very hard to bring that name to good. And then here go Allison on Beyond the Gauge trying to mess it all up. Hi, Clemmy. Clemmy said, hey, Kyreese, Black Purple. Hey, everyone. Why didn't Nina didn't tell Willow Drew blackmailed her before he did? And then the day Sonny gets out of the mob, you'll still have something to say. Come on. Sonny won't be leaving the mob. Sonny won't be leaving the mob. Sonny's a vicious, dangerous He has way more bodies on him than Ava does. So how about that? We comparing bodies now. Sonny is still killing people on a regular basis and kidnapping folks. Who did Ava ever kidnap? Nobody. But who did Sonny just kidnap just a few weeks ago? Marco Polo. So therefore, Sonny is a danger to society. Avery is much safer with Ava than she ever is with Sonny. So, and why haven't Sonny, Ava, or Carton? Nobody's mentioned Avery in months. It drives me crazy when they do that. None of them mention her. I keep getting, Donna keeps getting mentioned and seen every 5 seconds, but I haven't heard Avery mentioned in months. Not even a simple mention. If Sasha's a danger to kids more than Willow, stop defending Ava and Mark. I won't have it, and I will never forgive Ava. So, oh yes, I'm gonna wear you down. Even by accident, you're gonna defend Ava because you're gonna be thinking of me, and you're gonna defend Ava. Come on now, Ava's 1 second away from disappearing somewhere in Port Charles. Only when she's provoked. No, Ava has gone under transformation. She just has regular flaws. Like when I had to drag her, Rick can go too. Are they gonna make Avery 14 or 17? Probably. I have a feeling they might age her. I mean, she's 11 years old now, so. Hold up. I have a hard time believing Ava never kidnapped anyone in all these. Who did she kidnap? Who did she kidnap? If you tell me who she kidnapped, I will vouch for it, Marlakey. If you tell me who Ava kidnapped. But Lulu on yesterday's episode, she was pointless. Okay? Like, yeah, Laura went to go visit your little raggedy ass in the coma when we still felt bad for you. Transformation, Ava, where? Where we I'm dead. She went from murderous to petty. Okay, now she's just a regular petty woman that I had to drag because she came at Molly for no reason. No reason at all. Just was overly petty with Molly. Oh, yeah, the jug is making an appearance. I was out today when I got this haircut, and then it was hotter than 5 fat pigs today. I have a sneaking suspicion that the next time we see Avery, she'll be 15 years old. Probably. That's why she ain't been mentioned. All they need to know is how to make women crazier. They made Lulu crazier, Willow Crest, than ever made Christina crazier. That's all they seem to want to do. But my boo Maxie better get up. Oh yeah, Lulu, what was her point of being on yesterday? Just to annoy me and make everything about her. She act like she care about Maxie. Talk about, oh, well, I managed to put Bailey Lou down for a nap. Molly don't like Ava. Okay, and so just because she don't like Ava, that don't mean Ava need to be talking about, oh, she's worse. She's worse than all. Could be, but they can't be older than Scout or any of the other GH kids, especially not Donna. Oh yeah, Avery is older than Scout. She's a few years older than Scout. And don't forget, Scout is 12 years old. Big back quarter pounder. Not the quarter pounder. Look, leave my boo-boo alone. Leave my honeycombs alone, okay? I'm tired of you talking about my honeycombs, Brooklyn. Leave her alone. Okay? Tired of it. Keep coming at my girlfriend for no good reason. She ain't did nothing to you. She ain't done nothing to deserve her this level of disrespect. Tired of it. Can't be friends with Willow? Can Lois be friends with Willow? Oh, she can't find any good friends. Oh, well, okay, then I guess she will be 15. Together out of nowhere the next time we look. Mm-hmm. Because the Scout is 12, then 8. Because you want to know the funny thing about that is Black Purple? Scout was born in 2017. So therefore, Avery would have to be 15 for that storyline to make sense. That's the funny part about that. When Avery's actually 11 years old. But for that storyline to fit, she would have to be 15. For Scout to be 12. Because Avery's exactly 3 years older than Scout. She was born in 2017. 2014, so 2017. That's 3 years. That's when they were born on screen. So, Lord. When General Hospital in my life was still good in the teen decades, God, I miss the hell out of that time, but I don't. Yep, Avery was born in 2014, just like Scout was born in 2017. So they would have to age Avery to 15 in order for Scout to be 12 years old. I still can't believe that the actress who plays Scout is actually 12. Yeah, me too. Willow got Chase, so Brooklyn divorced him. Exactly. Well, because you dang right. Because if Chase ain't man enough to step up to the plate, there's a whole lot of men that would want to step up to be with Brooklyn Quartermain. Brooklyn Quartermain's a catch. Okay. So Chase, don't mess around now, Chase, and lose the best thing that ever happened to you to go back to that little skinny tramp. Cause Lord. Samantha McCall. She's a tramp too. And I swear they better not bring Sam back from the dead. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Leave Sam dead. Dead. Good. I'm just saying, leave her gone. Let her go. Just let her go. I'm just saying. She belongs in the ground. She keep coming back, popping up, making threats and ultimatums. Also, hit that like button. Remember when they aged Cam but not Spencer because the kid actor was amazing, but then suddenly Spencer was Cam's age again? Yep. What if Chase started messing with Lulu? He don't even want to give Lulu the time of day. He ain't even trying to. No, Chase know what's up. Look how Kyreese got all that deep bass in his voice when he said, "Sam, Dad took me out again." Sam was a good character in the beginning, then she changed. Well, she treated Julian like shit, so I don't want to give Sam no type of chances ever again. Not after the way she treated Julian. She was horrible to Julian. And who's Julian's sister? Ava. So therefore, I'm double mad at Sam. If y'all want to see Chase act another role, here is the one I saw a few years ago at California Christmas 2020. Nice. Ugh, damn, I hurt my hand today. Crap. Ugh. They crap Sam's character. Hi, John Boyd. Everybody, welcome, John. Julian was a disaster. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Julian had his issues. I had my issues with Julian too, but the way Sam treated him just made me so mad because Julian still loved Sam, and Sam wouldn't spit on that man if he was on fire. So, so that's what made me mad about that. I need Ava to go away. Ava. Ava not going nowhere. Thou. Look, if Ava left that show, how'd you hurt your hand? You didn't break it, did you? No. Just I don't even know how that happened. It was just like I was at Target. I had to go to two different Targets today. I just wanted to get some damn cat litter, but the one by Fenway was pissing me off. It was way too busy, and I was helping this lady with something. Then bam, I closed. Then it's like my hand cramped up for a second. I was just like, ouch. But it's fine now, but it's just like it's still a little sore. But I'll be fine. Just shake it off. The reason I give Brooklyn a hard time is because her stance on romantic scenes. So, just because her body is her body's a temple, she could use it how she wants to use it. I know how it happened. Hi, Wink Wink. Everybody, welcome, Wink Wink. Look, I was out today. I just got my hair cut. I was on my best behavior tonight. All I got to say about Kitty Supplies is Chewy's the best. They make delivering supplies so easy. Yeah. I have ordered from Chewy before. But I needed to go to Target. I needed that stuff today. And I gotta be getting the 21-day one. I got two of them. Had to get two of them. Ouch. Lord have mercy. Got to get the best for the cats. Yo, but wink, wink. Willow has been dead to me, and she proved that why Willow continues to be dead to us. Willow, even when people were stealing my cat's food, Chewy would send out a replacement for free. Aww. I'll just gave Tidy Cats of their sponsorship this live stream tonight. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. when I do turn on my ads, I should turn on to start sponsoring cat litter. That would be such a natural fit. They're the best. Love Chewy. If Sam comes back, Dante's gonna fall at her feet. Exactly, KM 2025. Willow. I thought about that. Oh Lord. All right, 1 second. I gotta let some of them out of their cages. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Take a look at the computer. Ouch. So yeah. Oh Lord. Back. KM, that literally describes Willow. Willow. Yeah, Willow is pathetic. But I'm enjoying Elizabeth sticking it to and how horrible that people would steal my kitty's food. Okay, I'll go back to GHJ. I'm dead now. No, but it's okay. We could talk. Like I said, that's why I always put that in my description and whatever else that comes up. We could talk about anything up in here. If I'm allowed to go on my rants every now and again about future children or whatever, then you're allowed to bring up cat who stole your cat food. Fair is fair. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about up in here. There's no limits or labels. We just choose to cover soap operas. But I could start talking about The View if I freaking felt like it. And so could you. I'm not surprised that she called Drew for his help. I was literally just waiting in the background for her to repeat this same shit, and she delivered right on time. And Tanya, you keep up with that being in heat. You're going to be outside with your daddy cat. We'll see if he'll help you find someone else. I'll just play in. Tanya just back in heat. That's all. Leave my Ava alone. Ava is petty. So who's going to be in the coma after Maxie comes out? Seems like GH has the rule that someone always has. But why can't that someone be Christina? Like, they always, like, because let's not forget, my favorite version of Phyllis is on The Young and the Restless when she was in a coma. I would love an encore of Phyllis in a coma. She could be in a coma every month, and I would be smiling. And oh boy, if they could put Nikki Newman in a coma, yes, she can get all the screen time she wants if she was in a coma. That'd be my favorite version of Nikki in a coma, where she can't talk. Look at you rolling on your back. Lord have mercy. That's okay, because they'll cut you open and take out your ovaries and you'll shut up just like your mama did. Lord have mercy. What happened to the nice me? I was so nice yesterday. 2 days ago. I was so nice, wasn't I? Willow and Drufus deserve each other. They both look deranged. Pamela said, "Hi, Tanya. Welcome to the live stream." Belinda on Soap Dirt suggests that someone need to die to give Maxie a new heart. I was like, not this storyline again. Exactly. Maxie don't need no new heart. She needs the heart that she got. Maxie is an excellent woman that has an excellent heart that has showed up for everybody. I don't think that Maxie should have had to been in this coma. And I want whoever poisoned her, so if it was Sidwell, he needs to pay the ultimate price. I hate Christina, but Elizabeth was such an asshole yesterday. Hold up. See, I'm not about to ever be on no Christina's side. Why do you expect that hoe to testify against her brother? Well, she don't have to testify. All she has to say is supervised visitation. That's it. That's all I would say on that courtroom stand. I think Willow should get supervised visitation. That's it. That's my piece. Peace out. Michael should have full custody. Willow could have supervised visitation. Heavily supervised. And she should be sedated before the visitation. But Tanya, get over here. Brooklyn quarter pounder poisoned Maxie. Whatever. But on Beyond the Gates, Allison is crazy. Okay, Allison is nuts. But Christina don't get to act like she was some mother. That's what made me mad all over again. That, to tell you the truth, that's why I got mad at Christina. As soon as she said, I am a mother and I will always be a mother. See, that's when that made me mad. All over again. Christina is not a mother. Molly was a mother. Okay? Christina doing anything for Willow or Drew is a betrayal to Michael, especially after everything they did when he was being treated for his burns. That's true in general, but I'm just saying, if Michael learned what was happening now, I mean, didn't Christina tell Michael what she did? Now, I know you're not taking Willow's side after what she deliberately did to Daisy, Sasha, and all that other shit she done to Wiley and Amelia. Come on now. It's not about siding with Willow. It's about hating Christina more. That's what that's about. Okay? I have to balance out my hatred. And you see, the only reason I didn't choose Christina as that thumbnail is I didn't want that bitch as my thumbnail picture. I'm sad. Why I got to be so petty? And here you go making all this noise. Now you got your camera time, Tanya. Now you got your camera time. Right? Exactly. If it was anybody else, I would have been just fine with it. Anybody else, I would have been fine with that. Not balance out my hate. That's right. I had to balance it out. Okay? I had to go back to hating Christina because I never stopped hating Christina and I never will stop hating Christina. Christina is always going to be my mortal enemy after what she did. She is my arch nemesis after everything she has done. Now, Willow is my current rival, but you know, that's mostly because of her haircut and then her sluttiness. Tanya, I do not want to hear that. I will put you outside so you can get knocked up and shut up. And you can get the damn abortion later if you keep this up. I don't want to hear all that for all these few weeks. So you better hope that that heat comes out. That still goes on tomorrow or by next week. I'm putting you outside. I'm petty. Don't nobody want to hear all that. Your mama wasn't that loud when she was in heat. She was just a regular quiet slut. Lord, when Carly was saying no parent should lose two children, I was thinking would have an easier life if she just had Molly. That's true. Wink, wink. That's very true. Willow's hair is sort of getting better now, but I'm not fond of it. I like her hair shoulder length. Nope. Willow is a tramp, okay? So I refuse to give her any praise or any breaks. But I'll still choose Willow over Christina every day. That is the worst haircut in some history. She was just a regular quiet slut. She sure was. 5 weeks after she gave birth, she was ready to shake it off and get some more. I'm just saying, Rocky wasn't playing around. She wasn't fucking around. She was like, hell no. Let me get it in. Look. I'm just trolling. I will call the vet on Monday again. Well, on Tuesday. I'm taking her to the cheap clinic. Because after that, you dang right I canceled that other appointment. They weren't going to get no $800 out of me this time. Got me effed up. I done paid $1,000 when Tammy was doing whatever, $300 for some pre-op appointment, and $700 for the surgery, damn near. Gordon was the same thing. Now, actually, Gordon was $200 and then $400 for his, or $400 to $500 for his surgery. Then Rocky was the same thing. Was actually worse. $900 for her actual surgery. I got all the invoices right there. That is not happening with that one. She's going to a cheap ass clinic. They're gonna cut her open and shut her up. Then stitch her back up and then give her some medication and keep this moving. I'm going to find her one. I'm about to find her the cheapest one I can find. Because F that. She ain't getting that at no private vet. We ain't got no private vet money. Word on the street is Kate Mansi is leaving Gio. Please, 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 please let her leave. If the OG Christina came, nope, 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 nope. I would still be treating Christina the same way. She would still be my enemy. What did Black Purple say? Oh, I have more colorful words than those to describe, but we'll go with your version. Willow's so gullible and deluded, I can't with her. Hold up. Rosemary Brown said turn herself in for shooting EJ so they wouldn't take 8. Rachel. Look, Rachel's a brat, okay? Rachel needs to be held accountable for her own actions for once. Accountability is like kryptonite. And I'm sick of Rachel and her no accountability. You need some pet insurance. I had pet insurance with my last with Calvin, my first cat. I used to have Healthy Paws insurance. But to cover 4 cats on insurance, that's pushing that's pushing it. Unless if I had the cheapest plan possible. But those type of cheap plans find every excuse to deny your claims. So it's like, okay, because I always hated Christina since she lied to protect Ethan. Rachel and Willow have no accountability. Well, the difference is Rachel's a child, but Rachel could still get chapped. She wanted to go playing grown-up games. When she wanted to pick up a gun and shoot EJ, she needed to face the consequences. Hi, Autumn. Everybody thank Autumn for the super chat. Autumn said, Kyreese, Willow is a complete idiot. What irked me, she was telling Christina like Michael was turning Wiley and Amelia against me. I'm like, Michael has not said one bad word about you to the kids. He hasn't, but I have. I'm saying a whole lot of bad things about Willow too. Well, no, I'm not. I can't do that. But yeah, Michael's a good man, okay? Michael was there for Molly yesterday. But Molly, you don't need to be crushing on Cody. Cody is broke. I don't get why these women want these broke ass men. I'm just saying, with no prospects of getting rich in the future. I want a man or a woman with some money or some ambition. You don't have to be like Cody. Don't have neither. He don't have no money or ambition to get more money. You see, I gotta have at least 4 streams of income coming in. Okay, that's my plan. But when I have my children in my life, that's my vision board. I want to have 4 streams of income at all times between the Roger Evans, between I'm trying to start a zoo. Wow. But see, unlike a Klondike bar, my Zooms would be different though. Because I'm thinking about a side hustle, because so many people need this semi working thing. Like I want to coach people on managing customer service jobs. Teach people new de-escalation tricks. I think that could be that could be a very good thing. I want to do like customer service related things to keep people from their mental health in order while keeping while profiting and being a source to vent. But I'm not a full-fledged therapist or nothing like that. But so many customer service jobs don't really care. They'll just let the customers get away with murder. But I just want to teach. Oh my gosh, Tanya's getting on my nerves right about now. That's why I was out all day. Every single people would benefit from that type of coaching. Absolutely. And it would be profitable. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So I would know. I've been in customer service for the last 10 years damn near, because every single job that I had some sort of customer service in it at one point or another. And I've been working since I was 16, so actually 9 years if I'm being technical. But I think that would be a really good side hustle. I could just do $5 Zoom sessions, $5 to $10 Zoom sessions for it. And then I could build that up. And then with the Roger Evans series, I could sell the books. There's a special place in hell for the people who get in the phone and cuss out a customer service agent. Your issues with the company or the higher ups, not the person on the phone. Facts. Customer service sounds very tedious. Oh, it is. But you see, that's why we could benefit from that. We could try to create new tips. Because it's like if we can get proof, like real proof against these companies too, that be allowing these customers to get away with murder on treating their employees. If I do it right, we can make it a point where they have to finally pass something into law where they can't fire employees over unreasonable customers. Like, they're not going to just take one single person. What's wrong with Tanya? She's in heat. Her ovaries are up and running. She ready to get some vitamin D. Her hormones are just all over the place. So I'm glad I chose animation as a career and not customer service. Phew. Yeah, but luckily, like the customer service job that I'm working right now, technically, as a because I'm a coordinator. I'm just a care coordinator. I mean, an enrollment coordinator. So it's much more simpler. So they're just like, if the customers get difficult, I can literally just send it right to my supervisor or team lead, and they'll take over. So I'm good with that now. But compared to my last jobs, them customers would be something else. Her ovaries are up and running. Facts. She just needs to get spayed though, because once those ovaries get removed, she won't feel nothing no more. But I still don't want to hear all that either. Ugh. It's tedious. I love it. Been doing it for over 2 years. I mean, over 20 years. Yeah, that's true though. But I'm just saying. But a lot of people could learn how to could use some coaching, because you try to speak to your supervisors and stuff, and they'll just tell you, "Oh well, that's just part of the job," or whatever, without giving real tips. Because a lot of jobs don't give de-escalation training based off of the actual issues that be going on, that be out of our control. And then some companies, that kiss ass companies, want to talk, they want to worry about service level agreements. So they put protocols in place for higher service level agreements. Talk about, oh no, you're not allowed to hang up on a customer. You're not allowed this. You're not allowed that. You're not allowed to blah, 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 no matter the circumstances, but they be way too far. Talk about, or if a customer is allowed to hold you hostage on the phone. Like, I hated that shit during one of my last jobs. Like, there'd be some customers that call, I want to speak to a supervisor. Well, my supervisor is not available. She's not into that. Or, well, I want to wait on the phone until I can get a supervisor. And then you think I'm supposed to just sit on that phone for 30 minutes? Yep. I'll do both. Yep, that's my plan. I want to do both individual and small group coachings. During multiple hours a day. And I could charge like $5 to $10 each for like 15-minute sessions per each. And I could do that in between these live streams and stuff like that. Customer service is one of the most stressful jobs ever. I did that for many years. See, a lot of people could benefit from that. And so yeah, I knew I was on to something. Then you never know. I could sell this idea to someone and work in partnership with someone with some funding and get more money. It's sad people have to be coached as adults. I mean, but it's true. But wink, it's true though. A lot of people could use that guidance, because think about it. A lot of these people had piece of shit parents as children, okay? They had a lot of piece of shit parents that treated them like shit for years. So now they're going to work and being treated like shit. And parents try to pat themselves on the back. See, that's what I'm trying to prepare you for, when the parents should have been the opposite. That's where it starts. That's where the lack of empathy comes in. Their parents never showed them any empathy. So how are they supposed to know to show these customers empathy when they don't want to show no empathy? We just want to get that damn paycheck. So it's more nuanced than that. It's definitely true, but it's sad. I'm just saying. So that's where I could come in. It could use a pet me. It drove me to become a coffee addict. Oh boy. I'm just saying, them customers, they do know how to be pushing people's buttons. Yeah, somehow, but I like a difficult customer. I get to show my skills. You could create a self-paced course that people could purchase from platforms like ThinkFit, Skillshare, or Teachable. But you see, the thing is, I want to be more like human based thing instead of those companies, because I don't want to be company based training. I want to be people based training. So that's how I will set it up too. But yeah, absolutely though, because eventually you're right. If I can make it to that. I'm telling you, that's going to be one hell of a profitable idea. So I'm trying to get these side hustles up in here because living in the state of Massachusetts, the days of working paycheck to paycheck, that's no longer acceptable. You got to have at least 4 streams of income coming. Then I got the Roger Evans series and the Reese Morris series. Well, Reese Morris is actually a book, not a series, but still. Then I got the Roger Evans merchandise and stuff like that. So I definitely got my plans. I'm a man with a lot of ambition. So my future baby mama won't have to worry about that at least. That's what I'm going to tell them at that bisexual event. Next month. Hey, Tanya. Watch it. I'm in a good mood tonight. Why you got to try to tempt my mood? Here we go. I'm not saying that. I'm not doing that. That's not what that meant. That's not what that meant. That's not what that meant. Wink wink. I promise. I'm not gonna go there tonight. Okay? I'm not. I promise. I'm on my best behavior. But I'm still Team Audra, okay? Because it's not fair for Nate to just... Nate got to remember that Audra told him from the beginning that she had issues, okay? She has issues. She needs unconditional love. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. Tanya's meow is so sweet. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, you're so lucky you're my favorite. Okay? Because if I didn't get Tammy spayed earlier, she would have been gone. I'm just saying. Look, I'm on my best behavior. You're lucky you're my favorite, Tanya. You're the first one I named. I'm on my best behavior. Because you're the first one I prayed for, Tanya, after your 2 siblings died. 2 of your siblings died. Remember that, Tanya? You listen to me when I'm talking to you. I'm reminding you when you were 3 weeks old, 2 weeks old and some change. So, and your 2 litter mates died. Remember that, Tanya? You remember. See, that's how I know it's your ovaries, because you are usually so tolerant when I pick you up, but you can't. If Audra wasn't so pretty, I wouldn't be cutting her some slack. Yes, I would. Okay? That's not true because I cut Ashley some slack. And, well, that's just enough said, ain't it? If I can cut Ashley Morgan some slack from beyond the gates, then I deserve the benefit of the doubt. I'm dead. I'm something else. I cut her slack until she pissed me off. And Nate had issues in the last 2 years also. So, exactly. So, therefore, Audra Charles has issues. She needs a chance to go to therapy. I think Audra Charles could use a therapist. No, that wasn't Gordon. That was Tanya. Gordon is over there. Gordon! Come here, my sweet Gordon. Audra being pretty is a bonus. I would be on her side regardless. All these rich assholes look down on her for being ambitious. Kyreese the vegetarian. Veterinarian. Yeah, Gordon. Now I want to see you. Up close and personal. Hi, Gordon. Handsome. You're so handsome. Look at the hand. Now this is the handsome Gordon. He's so handsome. Yes, you are. Handsome, handsome, handsome. Look at it. Audrey Charles and Kyle Abbott belong together. Do you think they belong together, Gordon? I remember when you were, I'm not going to lie, when you were 2 weeks old, I was a little afraid of you. You were kind of dangerous. When you were feral, when you were first born. But now you're just so sweet. You are just sweet. Gordon was meant for cat commercials. Yes, he was. He's just as sweet as can be. Who wouldn't want to hire Gordon? Nikki talk all the shit. Nikki talks all shit, but all she did when she worked for her drunk ass was try to help her. Facts. Try to help her rude ass. I think Audra and Adam would be hot together. Gordon's like, who cares about Audra and Kyle? I'm tired of all of them. He sure was. He's so handsome. But he still didn't go far away. He's still right next to me. He's so sweet. And Timmy, come here. Timmy. But I can't move in on Gemini's man. Oh, I'm not Willow. Timmy. And show yourself to the camera. Say hi. Say hi, my sweet Tammy. She's like, I got enough camera time the last week. Audra would look perfect with Adam. Gordon seems so chill. Yes, he is. Yes. He is chill. But I still love Jayla. I mean, that was a slip of the tongue. God knows Jayla don't deserve my love. I'm talking about Audra. Adam should have gotten with Audra, but that ship sailed because she's Sally's best friend. Sally don't want him no more. Timmy is cute patootie. Molly, the only decent one in the Cassadine bunch. Why is that? I don't know, Travois. You tell me. Is it because she doesn't have a... I mean... I already know where this is going. I already know you can't help yourself, Travois. You can't help yourself. I know who you're about to mention. That boy is like a fetish to you. But I won't even get mad tonight. Who is Jayla? Huh? Who? What are we talking about? Probably one of the characters. Probably one of the characters in the Roger. No, that's not. Jayla's not from Roger Evans. Jayla is in Reese Morris. Reese Morris. That's where Jayla is. She's a character on the Reese Morris one. I think she's Reese Morris's baby mama. I just love all your cats. They're definitely boosting Kyreese Clarke Industries. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. She's baby mama number. She's the second baby mama for Reese Morris, and she's Terrence's girlfriend. That's who Jayla is. See, I be getting my characters mixed up. Oh, I be creating so many characters, but they happen. Two negatives make a positive, so Molly had to be good considering her two dysfunctional parents. Yeah, but I'm still checking Ava after what she did. I don't appreciate Ava talking about Molly like that. I will check Ava. See, people think I won't check Ava. Well, that's why I made that gift out to them, half dedicated to you. As long as my channel remains on YouTube, so will the gift. Oh, yeah, that was really sweet of you, Black Purple. I enjoyed it. You're very, very, very talented. In fact, when I'm finally ready to return to the Reese Morris stuff, I mean, in the Roger Evans one, here we go. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that was going to happen? I knew it. I knew it. Why couldn't Christina Morgan or Smith? I knew that's who you wanted to mention, Trey voice. I just knew it. He's like a fetish to you. Lord have mercy. Giddy up, Molly. I miss TJ and Sam. I'm glad I can make people happy with what I do. 3D animation. Yeah, when I might hire you. I might have a job in mind for you. Because especially like with the LGBT series, I need promotion materials for the Roger Evans project. And I think you will be perfect for that. Like with with things that I could put on their social media page or things that I could put on their YouTube community post page and their Instagram and stuff like that. I think you'll be good for that. So you're gonna be my first choice. Because Courtney and Sonny, hold on. No. Now Courtney, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but Sonny, good at heart, yeah, right. And I'm the flying nun. Nope. And I'm virgin stone. I'm a virgin stone. If Sonny's good at heart, then I'm a virgin stone. Look. Good at heart, my big black ass. Good at heart, Tracy Abbott's diabetic ass. Look, why did I have to say that? Now that was you're gonna slip that last comment from the from the record. We're gonna strike that from the record. Nobody else heard what I just said about the diabetic one. Everybody's gonna strike that one from the record. Okay, I didn't say that. That was the wind who said it. I didn't say it. I'm dead. I didn't say that. But Courtney was decent, but Sonny good at heart. We'll see. But you know what? Sonny tries. Sonny was abused as a child and entered at the mob at 14. His father abandoned him, and he's bipolar. And Ava Jerome, she grew up in foster care. She was unloved, and Delia gave her up for adoption. And she was sexually abused when she was sexually harassed, and the only way she was able to get her gallery was because Madeline had to pay her to go after Silas Clay. Courtney wasn't shitty. She was just poor. Really, Kyreese? Thank you. I just blew through this chat room and what, man, you might willing? I don't get the people who've been here longer than me to get jelly. I'm dead, but because you do that for a living. That's the difference. If other people did that for a living, then I would consider. But like I said, I've seen your work, so I think you would be fine with that. Because especially you're good with like the quotes and stuff. So I think that would be in your wheelhouse. Ava Drum is okay to me. Best dick sucking lips in the business. Let me. y'all gonna stop talking about my boo. How come you never say anything about Tracy Abbott's lips? Mm-hmm. I'm dead. Have a great night, Allison. It was so great to see you. I will do whatever you require, my word and my promise. I want you and everybody who knows it to have the best quality material I could deliver. And I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Undying faith in you. Like I said, when it's time, when I post those social media posts, I'm gonna let you know, and we'll exchange. Well, I already have your email, so when I'm ready to look to put that social media, because you're actually who I might have been praying for too, because you can kind of be like, in a way, the female version of Freddie from iCarly. Hi, Danny Bear 87, but only with the promotional things. Like I'll give you access to the promotional website for like the Instagram page that I create. I'm gonna give you access to it for Roger Evans and stuff. Cause I think you'll be really good at that though. Like it's just the social media posts pretty much. Hi, but hey, everybody say what's up to Danny Bear 87. Danny Bear, we were talking about Nia Jax breaking the ring. Every time she steps up into it, you know they have to hire extra security. But the only thing, Black Pepper, it's going to be a little while because I got to wait until I finish the school. If I ever saw a garbage disposal, you've seen Tracy's lips. Hey, Fred Jones, how are you? The wink wink is so mean. But I bet you if you saw Tracy, you'd be so nice to her. You'd be like, oh my God. It was super fun. Fire. I had so much fun. Yes. We all had a lot of fun. Because our collab style, me and Danny Bear 87, we meshed so well together. We still responded to comments. We kept the audience engaged. That's why the numbers were so great. One of the highest collab numbers for a reason. Because Danny Bear 87 is awesome. Brooklyn Big Back Quarter Pounder would break the ring too. Brooklyn versus Nia Jax. Stop. Oh, please. Brooklyn is way skinnier than Nia Jax. I'm just saying, if I ever... if I ever saw Tracy around, I had my plate. Look, she ain't worried about your plate. Big numbers because we're awesome. That's right. We got the big numbers. We sure did. Lordy. Because I am Kyreese Clarke. That's what, because that got over 800, that had 800 views the last time I checked. People are still clicking on it. But I'm still remembering what Michael did. 800 views. Wow. Yeah. Because it's still popping up daily. The replay value is really good. Of course, we started with punching Drew, but people still were watching a little past that too, according to the analytics. We definitely did our thing. Each character has done their own. I watched yesterday's Beyond the Gates. Allison kidnapped Chelsea. She sure did. I'm like, Allison is a nut job. Michael Quartermain ain't ish. Yo, that man is Michael Quartermain is so sexy. Michael Quartermain Corinthos. I mean, I can't believe how Rory Gibson could step in the role when he was so dry as milk toast as Noah. But when he stepped into that role of Michael, I would have him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, I thought my Uber driver tonight was cute, but Michael, oh, Lord. I am such a shameless slut. Why did I have to become such a shameless slut? Hi, Amber. She had her hand cuffed to the bed. What the F? Michael is a Quartermain, not a Corinthos. That's true. He don't have Sonny's weak veins in his blood. Rory's one of the best recasts in a while. It was definitely Allison. Chelsea should have listened to Madison, gotten that restraining order against her when she had a freaking chance. And she's nuts. But I still don't trust Madison either, though. Madison is no better than Thing. Okay? I still don't trust Madison. So Michael killing Claudia, I'm going to go further and say on the soap opera and ever. Ooh, yes. So Michael killing Claudia wasn't impulsive. Molly forcing Tita to make Christina the surrogate wasn't selfish. Gio trying to hide Rocco getting drunk wasn't impulsive? No, Gio trying to hide Rocco was just him being nice. Because Gio should have just left Rocco right then and there, like I would have. And I would have told Dante to kiss my big black ass and to suck my. You know what? I would have told Dante about himself. I'd have been like, kiss my whole ass. That's what you could do, Dante. You was coming at me all disrespect. He kept coming. These are examples because you were not paying attention when you watched the show. Oh, she's talking to Trey voice though. But still, Trina being an asshole to Kai for wanting to play football. Absolutely. I thought Luna was. I don't care about no Luna. Luna's canceled to me. That entire show was canceled. True Madison still give off weird vibes now that I'd hate to see somehow knew each other. It could be collaborative, dangerous effort of some kind. No, Luna ain't ish. Okay? Luna, that whole TV show, I can't watch that show no more. I knew that. I knew that. But I was just talking about Gio and Dante. I just had to respond for Gio and Dante. That was all. That was on me. I was like, no, Gio didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, Luna molested. Well, she sure did, probably. Oh wow, Madison is dirty too. Possible. No one on that show is good. LOL. Danny Dupree is something else too. Like, I think Danny Dupree gives me a headache at this point, if I'm being honest. Oh, gee, Luna, I think I'm going to start watching B&B 2. I can see why. I quit that show months ago. I haven't seen that show. The moment she rehired that talentless Hope was the last episode I ever watched. When she said, Hope, come back to Forrester Creations, that was it. That was when The Bald and the Beautiful was dead to me. I never gave them another chance after that. People think it was because Steffi told Finn that he can't be a part of Luna's life. That was just after that. The final straw that broke the camel's back was when she rehired that talentless Hope Logan. That's when I got mad. Apparently, Luna took advantage of Will or something like that. He thought he was sleeping with Electra. Oh, Lordy. It amazes me. I don't know how that show hasn't been canceled a long time ago. Now, they had the nerve to renew it for 3 more years, too. I don't know whose penis is in Brad Bell's mouth, but I'm done with that show. Luna versus Phyllis Summers. Look. Phyllis is a sexual predator. She raped Danny Ramalotti back in the day, and I still didn't forget that, and I'll never forgive. I'm holding Ava Jerome level petties. You know, Ava holds long-term grudges. So do I. See, the only reason Ava's nice to Nina is because Nina helps her out. Now, back to Gio. If someone hit Anthony drunk, like, you wouldn't go off. No, I wouldn't. I would focus it on Anthony later. I would not be acting like Dante, but I'm dead ass serious. I would not be acting like Dante. Not like that. That ain't had shit to do with that. I quit watching B&B long before that. And there's no drama either. Okay? There's no drama. It's just different styles of how we live. That's it. I live genuinely. They live however they live. So, but there's no drama. It's just, it is what it is. What you see is what you get with me. That's it. Yeah, Luna got Will drunk off of some vodka that doesn't taste like that. Then the mask Electra was wearing went to Deacon's left Will in. That show gives me so much migraines. Britt looked jealous when she saw. Oh, thank you, LaShawn. It's about time that got mentioned. Britt don't need to be playing all these games. Okay, Britt. You were about something as simple as chores. No, I wasn't. You must got me mixed with someone else. I would not be hooting and hollering over no chores. All I gotta do is just put it once. It's just that simple. I don't need to be flexing over some damn chores. I think it's retarded as fuck when parents do that. You already are in control of the situation. You don't need to flex to get your kids to do the chores. Just make them consistently do it. That's it. It doesn't need to be a fight. But if you have to fight your kids to do something simple as chores, and you're not as an effective parent as you think. You think they go, So I don't have to fight to do that. They're just going to do it. It's just that simple. I'm about that action. I don't need to hit you. Britt was hella jealous. Luna section. What do you think they're going to do to Jocelyn and Vaughn? I'm hoping he puts a bullet in Jocelyn, but I think someone's going to save her at the last minute. I feel like Jason's going to get involved at the last minute. Ooh, but do you think that Jason's going to keep this secret from Curly about Jocelyn being in the WSB? Mona didn't think so. Brock TV didn't think so. So I don't know if hey Ron, Amy Choi Clarke. That's right. I said Anthony was on the phone. Oh. No, but that was different. That was a different situation. That is if I'm talking to my son and you talking about, oh no, I don't care. Go hang up the phone with your father and go do them damn chores like you run my son or something. That's a totally different situation. That is my son. When I'm done talking to him, then I'm done talking to him. Then you could ask him whatever. But he don't take no precedence over me under any circumstances. That's just disrespectful. I get to tell him that, or his mother could tell him that. And if the mother wants to say that, then she could text me. That was the difference of that tangent. That's just a lack of respect. That is my child. The only reason why he's spending any time at your house is because of the mother and I's custody agreement. That was my tangent. That's the difference. That wasn't about chores. But meanwhile, if it was the same thing where Anthony was 15 and he went drinking, I would just turn that around on Anthony eventually. But I wouldn't even be that mad. I drank once when I was 16 when the Patriots won the Super Bowl. But I do love Amy Choi. And I would gladly, I'm sick of the Spies. Avery's off screen with her identical twin sister and their sister Sophia. Aww. And then Wink Wink said Mona, Brock, same thing. What is Rocky and her kittens doing? Well, Tanya's being a slut. Gordon is resting. Tammy is sitting there. And Rocky is just relaxing. Or is that... See, they look so much alike. That was the difference with that. Then the mother could text me because that's called co-parenting. We're still co-parenting. Like the stepdads act like they need to be the third parent all of a sudden when you really don't. Not when there's already a co-parenting in place. The kid just needs to show you basic respect and keep it moving. That's it. But we don't need your ideas or your whatever. If you don't like it, that's just too bad. Here we go. Here we go. Wink, wink says, so you think a lack of respect is more important than your underage son getting drunk to the point of alcohol poisoning? Someone hides it from you. You're not going to say a word. Ain't no way. I'm not going to act like Dante, though, especially when I know the facts of the case. Now, it's different if he was with some grown people, like with some 40-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old men, then that's different. And they all around sitting around drinking, and they knew he was drinking right around them, then that would have been different. But if he did something he wasn't supposed to be doing, while just like Rocco was, then I'm going to turn around the consequences on him, not on Gio. When Gio just tried to tell me what happened, that's the difference. But if, because I'm just saying, those are two different situations. Rocco was wrong. It's not like Rocco. Now, if someone spiked my son's drink, now if my son wakes up and tells me, "Oh well, yeah, because we thought we were drinking fruit punch," and someone spiked, Kyreese, you've cussed people out for life. I have. But that's true. But I'm just saying. Now, it'd be different if my son thought he was drinking fruit punch or something. Then I could see that. Hi, cat lady. We got the pretty cat lady up in here, looking beautiful like always, probably. Well, with her beautiful profile picture. And Tanya, shut up. I seriously don't want to hear that for another 2 weeks, though. Have a good night, Annette. Dante still having to apologize to Gio. Exactly. He wondered why Gio don't want to talk to him when he still hasn't apologized. Maxie Jones and Nathan West can co-parent their son James. Please, Nathan ain't nothing but a stranger. And a sperm donor. You got to earn the title dad. You don't just come into his life just like that. You got to take some steps. Max is the only parent that boy knows. Do you feel, what GH character would you like gone for a while that you would like to see back again? Morgan. I want Morgan back from the dead. I can't wait for Maxie and Nathan to reunite. Sorry, Spinelli. Sorry, not sorry. Lord. It's going to be Sophia's stepfather being with her mother, Amy Choi. That's right. I'm dropping Amy Choi's. Helena, LOL. I never died. Hello, I'm dead. If Gio wasn't Dante's son, he would have never apologized. He's that stubborn. Exactly. Like I said, I would have never acted like Dante. In that situation when he was old enough. Now, hold up. Now, wink, wink, here's the difference. Now, if Anthony was 10 years old, now I would have been mad. But even then, I would have cussed out his mother if that happened during her time, because that never would have happened on my watch. So that's the difference. Now that I would have cussed her out. Because let me find out that she canceled an event. And then I find out that my son has alcohol poisoning and almost slipped into a coma because she was sucking her husband's dick somewhere in the back somewhere. Then I will go in. That is when you would meet Kyreese, the Kyreese version of Kyreese up in there. I would cuss her out right in front of all them white doctors and told her I would call her everything but the Holy Bible. And then her husband would get slammed on that floor too. And if he even thinks about trying to defend his wife right then and there, he will get slammed on that floor. I would love to see Sky Ray and Lila return. We need more Quartermains. Well, we have Brooklyn. Brooklyn is all the Quartermains we need. Wait, what now? No, I was responding to Wink Wink's earlier comments. We were talking about Gio and Dante situation because, I'm still mad about Dante. That's what we were talking about. I want Hat Daddy to handle Gio. I will call her everything but the Holy Bible. No, it's not that. Oh, we talk about future problems. No, it's not that. I was just responding to a question. That's different this time. It was different. I swear, I'm on my best behavior tonight. You see, I came in. I'm looking fresh. I'm looking fresh tonight. Got my fresh haircut. I was just responding to a question. That's it. I swear. I'm on my best behavior, okay? No, I've been really well behaved tonight. I have. Beyond the Gates think Cat and Tomas is a turnoff. You're right. Each of Brooklyn's shoulders. Yo, Wink Wink always makes me laugh. Every time she's here, she always makes me start cracking up. Every time Wink show up, I'd be laughing the whole shrink. I come and stay having me rolling. I don't think there's been one. Yeah, so fresh and so clean cut. That's right. I didn't want to be a slut without being a slut. No. I'm not a slut no more. I'm not a slut. I'm just recovered. Anywho, we had 383 comments tonight so far. Wink has a gift. Exactly. I'm just saying. Wink, wink, myself. Oh, we be bringing the comedy in these streams. We be bringing it. My antics are so. Have a great night, Aaron Hill. It was so great to see you. What? Since you are with Amy Choi, I hope that you don't try to sleep with Sophie. Ew! First of all, I don't want that dry ass Sophia. Now, if it was the other Sophia, maybe. Another lie. What's another lie? Oh, about me not being a slut no more? I'm not a slut. I'm just I'm reformed, okay? I'm reformed. Not that I missed her, but it's crazy Olivia hasn't been on. Ned too. Yeah, but I don't miss her though, so she can stay on. I'm just saying. Olivia, she's always crying every 5 seconds. And that make me not like her. Sophia is so dope. She's a horrible actress. And then based off of a promo alone, I'm back to not liking Holly. Oh, you think you think you're taking my boyfriend? I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe that Holly went back to boring ass tape. I'm like, you know what? You two deserve each other. And a place in hell. Right next to Hitler. That's his punishment, okay? Damn. That's mean. I ain't had to say all that. Kyreese is just rude. I'm just so damn rude. Why I gotta be rude like that? I ain't had to say all that. Holly is channeling her mother, Nicole. Her mother, Nicole, was another tramp. Oh, Ron said, I want to congratulate Danny Bear and her husband with her first child. She tried to hide her pregnancy. Oh, Danny Bear, let me find out. Olivia came back one day. The only thing she did was make Sasha think she was crazy finding Daisy somewhere. She didn't leave her. Mm-hmm. Lordy. Oh, Lordy. How that cat lady got to be messy. Cat lady said, Kyreese, did you say happy birthday yesterday to Albert? I don't know. Did you? Did you say happy birthday? If you said happy birthday, then I said happy birthday. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So if you said it to him, then you said it for the both of us. I hope he had a happy one. I'll say that. I hope he had a happy one. But I'm keeping that same energy. I'm dead. But I want, but all bullshit put aside, I wanted to come in and say happy. I really wanted to. I wanted to, but I had to keep that same energy. I'm just saying. Sometimes you have to understand. When you got to stand on your word, you got to be on your word. You got to stand on business. That is who I am. I got to stand on business. But I do hope he had a happy birthday. I really did. I really did. Forget y'all. Forgot y'all. Never thought about y'all. I'm dead. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I did think. I thought it. But come on, Kyreese. You said you had changed. I had changed, but only for so much. You can only change for so much, okay? I gotta keep that same energy. That's the problem. See, if I would have went in there and talked about, oh, happy birthday, then that would have just made that like, okay, I'm taking back everything that I said. I'm not taking back shit. I said what I said, and I stand on business with everything that I said. I think he's fake, so I stand on that. I'm not about to just take that back. Like, do I think he's harmless? Yes. Do I think he's still a good person at heart? Yes. Do I still support him as a content creator? Yes. Do I hope he had a happy birthday? Yes. But am I taking back anything that I said? No. Exactly. Baby steps. Baby steps. We gotta step into this until eventually we can find a new place, because we're not gonna be close friends again. But we gotta find a place. It's gonna take some time though. It's just gonna take some time. That being his birthday just doesn't cut it for me. because I'm standing on business. Right? That is the Kyreese Clarke way, and that is the wink wink way. Does wink wink wink, do you approve this message? LOL. Well, it's out there for public record now. Thank you for putting it out there, Kyrie. Exactly. Stand on business. I mean, like I said, I still think. Wait, he said, I still support him, just ain't going to say happy. I felt it. Okay, I said it in spirit. Okay? Happy belated birthday, okay? I just didn't go live yesterday because I didn't have a haircut. But if I was live yesterday, I would have said it. So happy belated birthday, Albert Bostic. See? Now, are you happy now, cat lady? Are you happy? I said it. So now, are you happy now? Hi, Island Breeze. Like I said, I still do believe that he's a good person now. I do believe that. But it's just we have differences. That's all. It's just, it got to be the way it got to be. Lord have mercy. And maybe that's part of the reason why I didn't go live yesterday. You know, I knew it was his birthday. I wanted him to feel number one. You know, so maybe that's why I purposely didn't get my hair cut until today, because I wanted it. I wanted him to feel like number one. So you see, I'm a good person, cat lady. I'm like I said, it's baby steps. It shows in your actions. So that's why I didn't go live yesterday. I wanted him to feel number one. Because I'm a good person. See, Albert and cat lady make a great couple. I got my other grade, an A-. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. I got another A-. Congratulations, Island Breeze. I still got to turn in my paper. I'm almost done with that. I just got to add another paragraph. And then I just got to focus on Unit 4. Then the 100-question exam. Then I'm back to Roger Evans. Hi, Denise. How are you? I want my praise from Cat Lady. I want to know how Cat Lady said. How do you feel now? Now that I said it out loud, how do you feel? Now that I did say it. Have I changed enough for you, Cat Lady? Am I good enough for you now? Was that good enough? 100 questions? Dang, I don't miss school. Shit. I'd be like, you know what? I need a smoke and a beer. You know what? I need a smoke and a beer. You know what? Yeah, that was a... You're welcome. You're welcome. You should get with Kristen. Also, have a good father figure. Brady will lose his effing mind. Like, all I need is 1 minute to get Rachel in line. I'm just saying, Rachel, she will learn some respect after dealing with me. As long as the baby steps don't stop moving. Move to what? What do you want from me, cat lady? What do you want from me? I'm trying. Like Ava said to Griffin. Well, I'm sorry if I cannot hold to your high moral standards. All right. Yeah, let's just... They never made me do 100 questions, and that mostly made us do essays and projects. That was only because we were likely that we were in creative track. Could someone tell California Coast University? Woo! Who is he? Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Willow is a stupid tramp. She want to go siding with Elizabeth. I mean, with Drew over Nina. When both Drew and Nina ain't ish, we hate when bands break up. Someone got to fix this. Who's a band? What band are we talking about? There was. Oh, dang. No. We don't have to do that. It's just she made her feelings clear, and Rosemary just, with all due respect, Rosemary, just accept that, okay? Just accept it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's leave it at that. We're all grown-ups here. Some people don't have to like others, and it is what it is. She has a right to her feelings because of past grievances. She can feel how she wants to feel. But now it's over. It's over. It's done with. She made it clear how she feels. So now we're good. Anyways, let's just go back to being to talking about what's important. Willow is a tramp. Okay? Willow is a no good tramp. And I hope Liz goes off on Willow because she just stuck her neck out for her. The hostility, yeah. But but Cat Lady, I'm trying to be new and improved. You know, some days are just harder than others. All right, could we just please just leave it at that for tonight? I am not on my ADHD medication right now. I'm out until Monday, probably. So, I'm out of my ADHD medication. So I'm just regular old crazy. Because, you see, in 2000, Harry's settling the matters. Exactly. I'm settling it. I'm not used to being a part of hostile for the. Hope everyone's okay. Fuck no. Do not accept. Okay. All right. Throwing rocks and hiding hands. How many times have I asked you to talk to me after you disrespected me? Just leave her alone. Just please. Let's just all find a way to just make peace with that. She expressed her feelings. She's a grown woman. You're a grown woman. Now, Tammy, Tammy, you came in at the perfect time, really. Yes, you did. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. Aren't you the sweetest? See, look at Tammy. She is so pretty, ain't she? When I get back on. Anywho, she said what she said. She said what she said. Now it's over. Now back to pressing. Now back to more pressing issues. Christina really made me mad. Christina really made me mad. Like, who does she think she is? Like, she bucking up. Like, who is she? Like, who did Christina think that she is, though? Like, that's who I want to know. Is what Christina thinks that she is. Um, Christina thinks she's big and bad. And yeah, Liz made me mad because she need to mind her business. No, Christina made me mad. Okay, Christina, I was about to throw hands with Christina. Like I'm ready. I'm ready. At this point, me and Christina, we just gotta fight. You know, me and Christina, we gotta fight one good time. How about Curtis? I wish you the best. All right, have a good night. I'll talk. I'll see you. But come on, Elizabeth, don't get involved in this Drew Willow thing even more than you already are. Hopefully, Michael can find evidence of what Willow did to Daisy. Christina was right in what she said to Willow. Nothing said was off the mark, but I agree. Very right messenger, wrong messenger to tell her yet again. See you, Sonny. Yeah. Yes, we love Wink Wink up in here. It will be fine. Like I said, Wink Wink is entitled to her feelings. So screw that. She shouldn't have to fake the fault. Just, she said what she said. Now it's out in the open. So, at the end of the day, that's what I love about Wink Wink. She stands on business. I stand on business, and I like Rosemary Brown too. But hey, Wink. I'm not gonna sit here and force someone to like someone when they don't. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is. But I'm not trying to just. Christina Corinthos will whoop Kyreese Clarke. No, she won't. Okay, because I'll put on some plastic gloves to fight Christina. I'm just saying, Christina need to be dealt with the old-fashioned way. Okay. Lord, I need some weed tonight. My brain cells are dead. But Willow is a dumb tramp. She is. Willow ain't ish. But thankfully, tomorrow we have our members live. That's going to be lots of fun, like always. And yeah, but I'm going to call this stream a night because I got something to do. No, she's a female. She said many times that she's a female. Got minds. Molly will handle Christina. Yes, have a great night, Danny Bear 87. Have a great night, Cat Lady. Have a great night, Jacqueline. Have a great night, Dewan, Island Breeze, Wink Wink, Ron, Black Purple. The writers are disappointing me. Drew and Willow need their comeuppance. I'm going to have a third email up to the one I forgot. My last one I emailed you on. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, but yes, have a great night, everybody else. And have a great night, Pamela Jones and everyone else. This is lots of fun. I will be back for my members tomorrow night and then for everybody else on Monday. But have a great night. Peace.